Hello, my friends, and welcome to a brand new episode of Discourse in Magic. My name is Jonah Babbins, and welcome to Magician Appetizer number 20, a bite-sized piece of food for thought to help you on your magic journey. And specifically, we're talking now about your virtual magic journey. A lot of the people that I work with, they're getting started in virtual magic right now. They're trying to take the leap, take the plunge, and they want to get their first few gigs from social media, from their friends, from their peers, but they don't know how to do it. It's kind of nerve-wracking to try to post and say, hey friends, hire me for your event. And I'm sure you've seen your friends do those posts and them not get a lot of traction and not get a lot of excitement. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can get more bookings through social media, and none of these ways involve you saying, hey friends, I'm available for bookings. Please hire me. Please hire me. Here's my website. Please hire me. Okay. Here are 3 things that you can do right now. The first, I like to call hashtag hunting. I did not invent this, but I definitely use this. This is especially helpful if you have a target market, if you're working in a specific industry. Hey, I work with schools, I work with camps, I work with these types of companies, I work with cruise ships, I work with corporate gigs, I work with restaurants, whatever it is. If you have a target market, this works. All you got to do is figure out what hashtags those groups use. And then you're using social media now as a research tool. You go into Facebook, into Instagram, into LinkedIn, into Twitter, and you search those hashtags. And that is going to allow you to find the people and the companies that are hiring you because you know exactly who it is that you're looking for. Tip number 1 for using social media is what's called hashtag hunting. Use it as a research tool. Tip number 2 about using social media to help you book more gigs is about the media part of social media. You know, Facebook rewards those who help people stay on Facebook. That's what evil Mark Zuckerberg's job is. So if you do things that help keep people on Facebook, then Facebook will reward you by having more people see your posts. So if you do a post that says, hey, click here to go to my website, then if the post works, then everybody leaves Facebook. And that's not what King Zuckerberg wants. So instead, you should have a post that says, hey, leave a comment, or you should have a post that is a video or that is a live stream, because those things keep people staring at the video or watching and engaging with the live stream, which is exactly what Mark Zuckerberg wants. And if we give Mark Zuckerberg what Mark Zuckerberg wants, then Mark Zuckerberg gives us what we want. And what that is eyes on what we do. So the second tip for getting bookings from social media that isn't posting to share about what you do is posting other stuff about what you do. You're not going to say, hey, please hire me for your booking. No. You're going to say, hey, look at the behind the scenes at my house. You're going to say, hey, I'm inventing a new magic trick. Hey, look at this trick. Doesn't it look cool? All of those things are going to get more people excited about what you do and talking about what you do than you begging and pleading for another person to potentially hire you. So tip number 2 is to use the media part of social media and share interesting stuff. Let them in behind the scenes so they know what it's like to be you. Behind the scenes posts generate way more bookings and way more interest than please hire me posts. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 about how to use social media to get bookings without begging and pleading for gigs on social media is not the media part of social media, but the social part. You know, if we're using our social media channels correctly, they should be filled with people that know, like, and trust us, people that we've already built relationships with. So instead of feeling that social media is that black box that you post in, like Instagram or Facebook, you just post and then it goes into the ether of social media, you actually have hundreds or thousands of friends, people that you actually know on those platforms that you can go start conversations with. You can go chat with them, ask how they're doing, ask if they're still working at the keg, ask if the keg needs a year-end event, and then you can tell them about the stuff that you are doing. So if you've been following a lot of my advice, you know that the magic of sales happens inside of conversations. So the third secret, probably the best secret about social media, is using it for the social aspect. Start conversations, talk to your friends and family and peers, and find out if you can help serve their events, their company events, their family events, their holiday events, whatever it is, it's coming. And I want to make sure that you are using social media right. There it is. Those are 3 tips that you can start putting into action right away to get bookings from social media that don't look sad, really. You know, when you say, oh, come on, please book me. It doesn't look so good. Way better to do something like this. Share your inner world. Use hashtags to discover new people, or be social and start some conversations with people who you haven't spoken to in weeks, days, months, years. Hope you liked the lesson. As always, if you liked it, if you learned something, please tell a friend, share it, and spread the word. I am currently starting a case study program helping 10 magicians transition into the world of virtual. If you think that's you, send an email titled case study to info@discourseinmagic.com. If you think that's you, I would love to help you get into the world of virtual fast. Other than that, thank you so much for being here. Love you lots. I'll see you next Thursday. Peace.